Welcome to the Dave Show. My name is Dave, and today I'm here to talk about this power station by UGREEN. Now, they did send me this product for review, but they want me to show you what it is and how it works. This thing's really cool. This has 600 watts of power, which usually means you can power up to 600 watts worth of things into it, but it does also say that it has like a 1500 watt appliance max output as well. We're gonna put this unit to the test, so don't worry. I'm gonna load it up and make sure that it works, but it's got a lot of super neat features to it. It also has an app. Yes, there's an app to this as well, which I will show you. So this video is going to be a detailed video of all the bells and whistles features. And again, I am going to put this thing to the test, so stay tuned to the end to see how this handles a lot of things plugged into it. So let's go right into it and see what this thing has to offer. Okay, first let's take a look at what comes with it. You are going to get a user manual. Always a very good idea to look at that. Now you're going to get some power cables. You're going to get a cable that you can plug into it to charge this unit from your car. So if you're driving on a long trip and you want to make sure this thing is charged, you can plug it in and charge it from your car. Now it also comes with a regular plug-in power cable too. So when you're at home and you want to make sure that this is charged up before you leave, you can just plug this into your house. Now, what's really cool about this is this will charge up to 80% of its capacity in like 50 minutes, fully charged in an hour and a half. So it's a super quick charging unit with this power cable. You're also going to get the solar panel cables. Now this unit here does not come with these solar panels. They may have packages which includes solar panels, but if you have those, or if you have solar panels from someplace else, you have these little adapter cables that you can plug into the unit and charge this up by solar. Super cool. And they're also going to give you this little barrel plug kind of charger too, so you can plug this into here, and if you have something that runs off of power that uses this, that's what this is for. It's to charge from this to something else, so that there. Now you're also going to get a nice little bag, a little carry bag, so you can put all these cables inside, so it's all nice and neat and handy. And of course you're going to get the unit itself, and we're going to take a closer look at this. You do get a nice molded handle here right on the top. This is a little heavy, so it's nice to have a good size handle to be able to lift it and move it around. On this end, you have this little flap that's going to open this up, and you can see it's got overcharge protection, AC input, solar car input, and protective earth, it says. But anyways, these are the buttons here. This is for over protection. Your plug-in for your charger to plug this into your wall, and of course you got your solar or the car charger there. The protective earth, that's a grounding pin, that's what that is there. And then this, I believe, is a fan exhaust, so that is that side there. And looking at the other side, you do have your AC plug. So you've got 3 that are grounded. This says output up to 600 watt max. You get 2 of the regular 2 pins, and this is the button to turn on your AC power. So I just turned it on. I'll show you the screen later, but when you plug things in here, you have to hit this button to turn this on, this little panel, and then again another exhaust fan. Okay, let's take a look at the front of it. Now over here we have a light. So if we hit the button, it turns the light on, then it goes brighter, has a strobe, SOS, and then back off. And then this button here, it says IoT or IoT, I think that's what it is. But anyways, that's how you connect the Bluetooth and the Wi-Fi part of it to the app, which we'll show you here in just a minute. But then going down here, we've got on-off button. So you can just click it to turn it off and on. This one here is for the DC button. So just like the other plugs, you have to hit this, and it'll show up right here on the screen, and that'll operate this part of it, which is your cigarette lighter adapter thingy right there for powering stuff that way. And you also have the little barrel connector powers. It says output 12 volt, 10 amp. And this one says 120 watt max for those there. And you have to turn this part on to do that. And also, well, the DC is also handles these USB. So you've got USB C's. You got 2 of them, 100 watt. So these are like charging power deliveries. And then you have some USB, regular USB A's, and these are 22 watts each there. So you've got 4 USB slots. You've got this here for your cigarette lighter adapters, or these kind of adapters here. And of course you have the power on the other side. Now looking at the screen here, you can see that there is several different stuff. There's input, there's output. So this is if it was charging or had it plugged in, it will it'll show you how many watts and how many hours. It's 100% charged now because I did charge this up overnight. And then also your output, which I'm going to show you more details once I start plugging in a bunch of stuff in here. And then over here is your little symbols for your Bluetooth and Wi-Fi, which connects to the app. So let's go ahead and talk about the app. Okay, now for the app, there is a QR code in the instructions. You just download it. It's real simple to do. They do want you to set up an account, which is basically just your email address, and then you set up a password to it. You do not need the app to use the power supply, the power station at all. But if you'd like to use the app, you have to set up an account. Very simple and easy to do. Now, I'm right here ready to do this. Now, this is the little button here. It says double click. Okay, you have to hit that little button there to tell it that it's flashing. So it is flashing. Let's do only using. Let's get in your preferences, and it looks like it found the device. Connecting. Here we go. We have to connect it with the app. Okay, so the Bluetooth. There we go. Okay, now we're connected. I did it through the Bluetooth, and it shows that it's 100%. You can do device management. So AC power is on. I can turn it off. DC power is off. USB, you can turn it off, turn it off. You can turn off everything there. You can even turn the flashlights on. So now you can turn on everything here. It shows your discharge time in hours. Right now there's nothing in it, so it's going to be 46 hours of power just sitting here doing absolutely nothing. It's using, I guess, nothing. There's no wattages in there. So so very simple. The app is pretty simple. Now I'm sure you're going to have a lot of different there's standard mode, there's power saving mode, there's always on mode, there is a night mode, a standby night mode kind of thing. Gives you the temperature. Looks like there's some more settings here. Shutdown settings, see screen, operating modes, U-Turbo. That U-Turbo is what they use to get those 1500 watt appliances like hair curler, iron blowers, things that are very, you can turn that off if you want to. Battery saving mode, quiet mode, auto tunes, safety, child safety locks, all kinds of stuff. You can see this is alerts. You can do all kinds of stuff with this. With this app, it gives you lots of different options. So it's very simple, pretty easy to do. Now we're going to put this thing to the test. Okay, I have a lot of stuff plugged in. Let's go over it. I have a laptop computer that's plugged into the 110 outlet here. On the other 110 outlet is my blender. This is a NutriBullet. So, you know, if you're out camping and you want to make those margaritas, you're going to need one of these. I have down here in front my watch. My watch needs to be charged, so I'm plugged that into the USB. And I've got the USB-Cs. I have a battery charger. There's actually 2 batteries in here that it is charging. One looks like it's already charged. Up there, those are batteries from my big camera. I have my cell phone here. It says it's on a quick charge as well already. And I do have another little camera up here in the front that I'm going to show you the screen in a close-up on the screen as I do this. So everything is in there and charging up, and you can see it's actually not that much of issues or problems with it. So now you can see the screen. I'm going to go ahead and hit this blender for a while and see what happens. So that is some of the blender there for a while. You can see some of the spike on the screen, but this power supply handles all of this. Everything all plugged in at once. Very cool. So there you have it, a detailed look at this power station by UGREEN. Now this thing will handle a lot of stuff, as you see. You can use this for camping or for emergencies at your house if you have blackouts, things like that. Anytime you need a power station to power up a whole bunch of stuff, that's what these things are for. And it's actually kind of small too. Again, it does have a little weight to it because it's got all these heavy duty batteries to it. The technology is really cool in this thing. So if you're looking for a nice little portable but very powerful power station, this one may be the right one for you.